everybody. Thank you, sir. My first guest was, of course, the star of the hugely successful sitcom Roseanne. Please welcome one of the funniest women around, Roseanne Barr. People are so happy to see you.
Oh, I'm happy to see people.
You were not seeing them for a while, but now you're seeing them.
Well, I hardly ever leave my house.
Oh, really? You like to stay in the house? Well, you're here now.
Yeah.
And backstage, you have this camera crew.
Yeah.
Following you around. What's going on?
They're documenting my nervous breakdown.
Oh, so they're following you, and this is actually a TV show.
Yeah.
You're not kidding about this. This is a real TV show.
I'm not kidding about that or the nervous breakdown.
Right.
I thought it was going to be a good idea to do a reality kind of thing.
Right.
But it's really getting on my nerves. Because they're there all the time, and then you kind of forget it, but...
And so you're trying to have a nervous breakdown, and they're there getting on your nerves.
I'm actually... Yeah.
Which is like, when you think about it, that's not helping anything. I'm trying to have a nervous breakdown here.
Actually, the thing was that when I did this talk show, like a couple years ago, I was like just setting out on this spiritual journey where I was like learning to be nice and not to react and not to like fire people and go insane and like be violent anymore. And so, of course, when you turn over a leaf like that, you know, you're just begging for death. You know, you're begging for every bad thing to happen, which it did.
Right.
So that kind of gave me the idea to...
document this.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is what's going to be happening on this reality show?
Well, it's actually the making of a show. So it's like a show within a show within a show.
Okay, now I'm having a nervous breakdown. It's a show within a show within a show. Yeah. And you're actually going to be cooking on the show, too.
It's a cooking show, and then we're going to,
Now you mention it's a cooking show.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a cooking show.
It's a cooking show, but it's like making the cooking show and then taking it around to all the networks and like trying to sell it.
Okay. And like, for example, what kind of food are you going to be making on this cooking show?
Well, you know, family food. I mean,
Right.
I have 5 children, and I'm a mom and a grandma and everything. So, I mean, I know how to like make the comfort people
Like what kind of,
foods.
like, what do you really like? What kind of dish do you really like?
Anything with butter.
You should call the show anything, it's the Anything with Butter cooking show. Because that's how I grew up. That's all the food in an Irish Catholic family. It's just like, here's your ham, dip it in butter and eat it. That's what we would do. So it's anything with butter. You like,
Yeah.
what other kinds of foods do you like?
I like cheese.
Cheese.
A lot. Yeah.
Cheese, okay.
And like a lot of Jewish people, I'm lactose intolerant. So like I kind of use cheese and like dairy products and stuff as like a way to go to sleep. You know, because like when I eat like a lot of cheese and stuff, I get like sick and then I can sleep.
Wait a minute, I don't see the logic there. It makes you sick, and then so you literally pass out.
Yeah.
You have a whole bunch of cheese and it knocks you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good to know, I guess.
Well, you know, it got me off the prescription pills.
Oh, okay. You use cheese to get off of prescription medication.
Yeah.
This is going to be a whole new therapy for people out there. For people now, you're going to try and are you going to have celebrity guests on this cooking show?
I'm going to try to get celebrity guests, but you know, you're lucky you get like really great guests. When I did that show, I could barely get any guests at all. Like they canceled at the last minute, and then you just have to have somebody that the publicist was having sex with. But so I'm going to try. It's true. So.
Can you write down a few names, please?
I'm going to try to like start at the top for people that I really want to have on cooking with me. Like my #1 guy is Marlon Brando.
Sure.
I really want to have him because he is into food. I think there's no question.
He hasn't said that, but it's obvious, yeah. But so how would you get Marlon Brando? Like how would you...
I'm trying to get a hold of him, but he's like hard since, you know, the murder in the family and everything. He's kind of like
people tend to disappear
yeah.
when there's been a
It's
murder.
Kind of,
yeah.
It's kind of reclusive.
But
if I can't get him, I'm going to take my film crew and just go stalk him and other celebrities right at their own house. I think it'd be effective.
That's funny to stalk celebrities for a cooking show. Like you're going to be chasing people, tackling them, and then making creme brulee with them.
Do you think that'll work?
I love that show.
Oh.
I'd watch that show.
Would you?
Yeah. And I'd come on. You don't have to chase me.
Really?
I'll be there. Yeah. If there's butter in it, I'll go. I don't care. Last time you were here, you said that you had given up sex.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
Sorta. Yeah.
Sorta?
Yeah.
Okay, you just described my life. What does this mean?
Well, I kind of got interested in myself a little bit.
You want to elaborate on that, or do you want me to just draw conclusions on that?
I think you can figure it out.
No, I can't.
First there was like nothing, and
Right.
I'm like, wow, this is like kind of tough being 50.
Right.
But like as soon as I signed that contract and knew there was money coming in, I don't know, I started getting hot.
Right. So you started making some good money again, and that was erotic for you. That was a turn on. You
Yeah,
started
kind
making some
of
money.
in a way, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're interested again. You
Well,
think
I
you
want to
might
find an old man, a really, really old man, like not Anna Nicole Smith kind of old guy. And
You want to find a really old guy, like in
that's
his
rich.
90s,
Yeah,
who's
really rich on a morphine drip, and you know.
and then put a little cheese in his morphine drip.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now,
I think I could maybe have sex. I'm kind of past the germ thing. Like, if you'll notice, I didn't have to, like, I shook your hand. I didn't have to wear gloves or nothing. You know, like, I'm kind of past the...
that's the nicest thing I think anyone's ever said to me.
I'm kind of past...
I'm past the germ thing with you, Conan. Thank you.
No, with the world. Not,
with the
not
world.
you. Oh, no.
Okay, so now it was a little bit of a germ thing.
Are you conflicted?
Am I conflicted?
When I watch your show, I'm like, you know, I think he's another, like me, I'm very conflicted.
Yeah, I'm extremely conflicted.
I thought so.
Yeah, I have all kinds of insane yin and yang inside me. I don't even know what that means, but it just sounded spiritual. But no, I think I'm very conflicted.
Yeah.
You know, there's part of me that's like, I'm too funny, and then there's a part that's like, you're too handsome, and they're and that you too, right? It's just how what do you...
Yeah.
It's so hard to be us. They don't understand.
They don't understand the torment.
I have to ask you about this. I heard that you crank call people.
I
and that
don't anymore.
But you used to crank call famous people.
Yeah, because like I have social anxiety disorder and I never leave my house, but I wanted to meet celebrities, but I can never like go to a party and go, hi, it's, you know, nice to meet you, I'm a fan. I mean, I practice in front of mirrors, but then I get there and like I just have to get drunk and go home.
So who are you, just tell me quickly, who are you crank calling?
Well, I've apologized to people since. I have to say that set up.
Okay.
Well, I crank called like Buddy Hackett and stuff. And,
Poor Buddy
like
Hackett.
that, yeah.
Did you call from the Red Hot
Anthony.
Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I left a message on his phone because I thought I was funny, and like he hates me now and everything.
What was the message that would make him hate you so much?
That I pretend like I was a woman that he had had sexual relations with, and I said with an English accent, I'm sure you remember the night we spent together in a hot tub in London, and I've had your baby, and then I go, Daddy, when are you coming home? But I don't.
So why did he get? And he got really mad because.
And then I was apologizing because I was like, this is wrong that you're like doing this. And so I went on this like thing where I apologize. You know, I'm like, I did this, and I just want you to know I am so sorry. I don't know what I was.
Right.
He goes, my girlfriend heard that and she left me.
Oh my God! But she believed that. Daddy, when are you coming home? Part.
Yeah.
That didn't sound too realistic.
Now every time he sees me, he like really hates me and everything. I'm like, God.
You got to get him on the cooking show. You got to stalk him, tackle him. I wish we had more time. Come back soon.
Thank
It's
you for
always
having me.
great
Nice
having
to
you here.
see you.
Roseanne Barr, everybody. Chuck Barris coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
You always seem my baby when you walk down the street. Upset and everybody should be.